J. Get it on!
Got you stuck off the realness.
Southside Jamaica, Queens, you heard me?
And we go a little something like this.
What's good?
What's up, man?
Superstar J.
Escalade.
Ladies, how y'all doing?
Hi.
Escalade's
Escalade's
here,
on
man.
the couch, man.
Appreciate y'all having me, man.
All
No
the
doubt.
Twitterers, Escalade definitely is on his Twitter. He sometimes gets it in on somebody, you know what I mean, on the sports tip and everything. What's going on with you?
Yeah, Twitter's so powerful, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was arguing with my girl on Twitter. And,
Oh, man.
Wow.
yeah, dudes was hitting me. You know what I mean? You're not realizing like it's a personal moment. You know what I'm saying? So I got to fall back a little bit.
Yo, man, I want to ask you something because, pause, the way you hold the mic is like he's professional about this, and he has a legendary brother that is a big announcer named Mark Jackson.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Funny, my degree, I have a degree in radio and TV broadcasting from Louisville. That's what I went to college for.
Wow.
Get out.
So, not to, you asked. So, but yeah, my brother's been doing this since he retired. My brother's an NBA lead analyst, ABC, ESPN.
Yeah.
So that's the direction I'm going in. This year I retired from playing for the most part.
Yeah,
little
you
bit
retired?
I'm here and there. For the most part. Every once in a while when a check is out there, I'll show back up. But I did a bunch of college basketball stuff. I did the Big East tournament. I did the NCAA tournament. So looking to go in that direction, sort of make the transition so my brother gets a coaching job.
Wow. So let me ask you something about the N1. You're one of the founders of N1. Street balling and how it became big and world national. You got kids in Soviet Union doing skip to my lose and Escalade. So how did that come about? With you
How
being
they get
involved with
started?
that?
Wow. What happened was Ron Niclerio, the head coach at Cardozo High School in Queens, he had some footage of Skip doing crazy stuff in the summers, like
I remember
all
that.
the stuff that Skip does. And he didn't really know what to do with it. But he knew the president at AND1, a guy named Seth Berger. So he took Seth these tapes.
Yeah.
And Seth, being a business dude, he used to just play these tapes at the AND1 office all the time. And everybody that would come to the office would want to watch these tapes. So he realized I got something. Like, people just showing up to watch these tapes. So he made 50,000 of them. Like, he copied 50,000 of these tapes. And the first tapes, Volume 1 wasn't even for sale. You had to buy $100 worth of AND1 merchandise to get the tape. At the time, AND1 was nothing. They immediately became the third biggest shoe company because 50,000 people showed up in the first week just to buy merchandise to get the tape. So they went right into production and made 150,000 more. So it was 200,000 of these tapes sold in the first 18 days.
Wow.
So what they said was, man, we need more footage. We got to make another tape, which became the first tour. They went to Main Event, who's from Jersey, and they said we need to put together some games to get footage.
Yeah.
That became the Platinum Players game at City College. That footage became AND1 Mixtape Volume 2.
Yeah.
And that game, they took the hottest dudes from just the New York area, and they had a game, and they announced the game on like a Monday, and on like Friday it was like 9,000 people.
Yeah.
It was oversold. It was rammed, and that footage became Volume 2.
Yeah.
And then they said, man, we got to take this around the country. So the first year they did 5 cities: New York, LA, Miami, DC, and I think Philly, which is where AND1 was located. And that was 99, 2000. The next year, ESPN approached like, yo, we could do a full tour, a TV show. We incorporate the hip hop. So then we signed deals initially with we had let's say Def Jam, and they sent their artists. We basically became their promo tour. So we put them together. So initially, like Jay-Z did games for us at Riverbank, and we were Memphis Bleak's full first promo tour. We were Jadakiss's first promo tour.
Yeah.
Dipset, E40, Little John's first, all of these dudes' first promo tour was us.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Akon, I can go on and on. Paul Wall, Chameleon, all these dudes' first shows was us.
Wow.
And it took on and got a life of its own. The ESPN show, we are, with the exception of Sports Center, we are the #1 original program in the history of ESPN.
Wow.
So,
Give it up.
I've noticed that sports and entertainment, they tend to go hand in hand. Do you have any artists out there that you personally listen to? Or
who do I listen to?
yeah, who you check for?
Well, Jay was playing
Who's in
Storm
your
P.
iPod?
Storm is my man.
Oh,
I listen to Storm,
Okay.
dude I go way back with. Man, in my iPod right now, I'm an older dude. I'm 34 years old.
Wow.
He just put it all out there. When I was 11.
You know what it is? I'm talking about kids, like this generation. I really
Yeah.
realized recently, I'm not in this generation. What they listen to is garbage to me.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at dudes with tight pants on, everything. Like, I really feel like an older dude now. So that was why I said it.
I
So
feel you.
that said, I'm listening to like Get Rich or Die Trying. Like,
You taking it back.
you know, like Reasonable Doubt. Like, I'm really, like, I enjoy that era. Like, there's a few dudes that's nice now, but I'm not gonna badmouth nobody, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, this is, like, 90% of what's going on now is garbage.
Yeah.
Are you working with any artists right now? Because I know
I have a
before
label.
you was.
Me and Ronnie DeVoe from New Edition have a company together.
Wow.
So, we got some things we working on. Got a guy from Ohio, a rapper,
Okay.
100 Proof, that we trying to push a little bit.
Yeah, send the records through, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So trying to go in that direction a little bit. Trying to do it the right way. I watch so many athletes just blow money. Just, you know what I'm saying? Because it's almost like if you bought a hockey team tomorrow, you'd be a fool to try and run it. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I want to ask you that because you've been in the NBA game. You've seen two sides of the game. Now, like, even with the, you know, we relate industry and music. A lot of athletes that do music, it's like they do it for a moment, and then it's like all of a sudden they get bored or they get bored. Why do you think that happens? Like,
because it's not a passion. When
Just
something's
to do
not a
it.
passion, when I'm just doing it,
yeah,
it's basically hustling backwards. Like, if you're gonna do it, then really, like, music is your passion.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you do. If you wasn't making money, you would still be doing it. So that's a difference. Then, you know what? All right, I got some loot now. Now I'm gonna go do this just because I think it's gonna make some money. When I got no knowledge of this, you know what I'm saying? It's just dudes thinking, all right, I'm a hood dude, so I could do it. And you can't. Like very few of them dudes took it serious. It's like you count on your hand. Like Chris Webber takes it serious. And he's a dude that really takes it serious and really concentrates. Or Shaq is a dude who took it serious. Whatever you say about Shaq, Shaq said to me one time, I got 5 platinum albums. It ain't rappers that can say that.
yeah,
So whatever you say, this dude got 5 platinum albums.
yeah.
So I think if you're gonna do it, then jump into it all the way and really commit. This can't be a side hustle. Because you got dudes out here grinding. This is the only way I'm gonna feed my family. And then you spending 90% of your time in the NFL, and like 8% of your time you think you're gonna churn out platinum records. Nah, you can't compete with dudes that's all day.
What's your most memorable moment in the And1 Street tournament, man? For you, especially.
My most memorable moment, like 2006, being on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Yes.
Wow.
Congratulations.
I remember that. Wow.
Yeah, give it up for that.
Like, to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated, that's like the holy grail in sports.
Right,
man.
right,
You know, that's
right,
like that's like a rapper being on, double XL or something.
So really quick, before we wrap up, anything upcoming projects, Twitter, websites, let everybody know, shout outs.
And she wants you to follow her too. That's Killer Kaya right there.
Okay, absolutely.
Trying to get her celeb game up and all that. So
I got you, absolutely. I'm just here, man. I'm doing, I'm working on some different things. Getting ready to do a satellite radio show, sports show. We actually been back and forth
Big.
with.
That's what's up, man.
We actually we've done the first 2 meetings with Jamie Foxx's people with the Foxhole Radio.
Okay, yeah, Foxhole.
So real excited about that. Little discouraged because they want us to move to LA, but whatever it takes. So doing that, I've been doing the analyst work, which is it's enjoyable because I'm a sports dude. It's like sitting on the couch talking to Jay about basketball. So to me, that's like stealing money. Like I'm sitting there, like, y'all really gonna pay me for this? But that's it. Probably until my brother gets a coaching job, and then I'll be the fat dude next to him in the suit. That's it, man.
You also got
great.
a nephew that's like
I got a nephew that's pretty nice.
Pretty nice.
Did his thing in high school this year, man. We ain't gonna blow his spot up, but be on the lookout.
He's one of the number 1 freshmen coming in. He's going to Tennessee. He actually broke his uncle's record right now.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. I like
In high
that.
school.
What high school you went to, Escalade?
I went to high school on Long Island. I went
you went to LI?
Yeah, I went to high school out on Long Island. Funny story, I went to August Martin like my first year of high school. And then these 2 white dudes showed up at my house. I thought they was the police. And they was like, nah, we from this prep school out on Long Island, and we want you to come play ball. And I'm like, I didn't want to leave the hood. I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
These dudes went in the house and talked to my pops for like 40 minutes. I was in the car on the way to Long Island like 40 minutes later, man. But it's crazy. Like at 14, you don't understand, but it was the best thing that ever happened to me. Like,
Right.
I'd probably be on Baisley locked up if I'd have stayed.
Oh, man.
Yo, Escalade's from the north side. So let's give it up for Escalade, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.